Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Max from River Rock. And talking to somebody on the phone today, and I also thought about this recently, how boring life insurance can be, right? It's a very boring subject. Most people don't want to talk about life insurance or any aspect of it for the most part, and it can be a draining topic. But here's the reality, right? Wealth is quiet. You think about it. You go out and buy, I don't know, you go buy an expensive piece of jewelry or an expensive accessory, pocketbook, shoes, whatever. The real wealthy people are the ones that control that product. Wealth is not loud. It doesn't uh, make a lot of noise. Matter of fact, it doesn't like a lot of noise. And so wealth is built over time. It takes patience. It's quiet. It's methodical. It's discipline. And I think that's the thing that most people don't understand is that wealth is quiet. So when people don't understand the massive benefit of life insurance, it's because they don't understand the wealth generating nature of it. Life insurance is boring until you need it, a tragedy happens, or you have kids. And then you start thinking about, hey, maybe I need some life insurance. So when you're like 20, you're not thinking about it. When you're like 30, you're not thinking about it. Some people get 30, 40 years old, have children, and still don't think about it. The unfortunate truth is everybody needs it. Not life insurance with your uh, job, but your own personal life insurance. As a matter of fact, you need several policies. You need an annuity. You need long-term wealth building strategies. And this is where I get frustrated because a lot of people either A, say they don't, I don't need it, right? Listen, the harsh truth is cremations cost nine, 10, $11,000. Last time I checked, the average savings account is way less than that. That's an extreme example, but let me run down. I'm just going to be boring. Let me run down a list of things life insurance can do, right? There are only two types of life insurance, whole and term. Now, I know you've heard, some of you may have heard terms like IUL, which is an indexed life insurance, index universal life. You may have heard the term universal life. You may have heard the term cash value. You may have heard the term uh, return of premium, cash back life insurance. You may have heard uh, living benefits. They're all types of names for these two types of life insurance policies. And the younger you are, the better the terms are, the more favorable policy provisions you get. So I know it's boring, but the truth is life insurance can help you while you're living, and it can also help your family members when the time comes. Don't wait until it's too late. You know how many people I talk to that have, they're mature and now, they see commercials on TV that say, $500,000 of life insurance for $20 a month or, crazy ads. Well, I'm not going to bash those companies. I am going to say this 90% of the time when they call, they get a different story. Okay. And me being a life insurance broker, you know, give you some free, give you some free game. Give you some free game. You know, this is not a this is not an easy uh thing to do for people that have been that have a preconceived preconception, a negative preconception about life insurance. And I've talked about this before, how people I know say things like, well, my kids aren't going to get rich off me. And usually that's somebody that's like 30 years old, 40 years old. And the further you go in life, people start to see, well, maybe I should have did this 20 years ago. So this is for really for everybody, but more importantly, people that are in their 20s or 30s, and parents that have children that are, uh, below the age of 18, really need to start looking past the boring uh, topic, the avoidable topic of life insurance, to really sit down and talk to somebody about coverage options. There are several different options available. So, of course, like I said, you have whole life, which some people call cash value. You have term life, which can be used, which usually has a lower premium amount. And those two types of policies have, in today's world, have a lot of different benefits. And I've talked about this before. You have what's known as living benefits. So you don't have to die to benefit from life insurance. You have long-term care riders, which you can attach to policies. You have income annuities, which can guarantee a stream of income into retirement. You have the index universal life. You have the universal life. You have mortgage protection. You have business overhead expense. You have uh, final expense insurance. There's so many different types of life insurance that uh, are available to you today in the marketplace. So I just wanted to leave a note about the boring subject. It's really, it should be called the avoidable topic, right? The topic that nobody wants to talk about until you see it flash across your screen or your phone or your laptop, your device, and you maybe start thinking, well, maybe there's something I should do. It's really not something you maybe should think about. It's something that you should do. I personally have two policies on myself. Uh, so I'm practicing what I preach. But anyway, if you'd like to know more and you want to talk to me about it, River Rock Financial Group is licensed in Georgia, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Fully licensed life insurance agency. You can reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So until next time, uh, uh, think about the boring topic of life insurance.